Hey guys, BlueCommander here and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I've been working on a kit sign generator for the past week, and basically it doesn't use any data packs. If I do that, as you can see, no data packs. It doesn't use any commands, and it doesn't require any force loaded chunks, so no commands are running in the background. All it requires is it generates you a command, which is literally just a give sign command. So as you can see, the commands will give you one of these. You can just place it down and then you're free to go. You just right click the sign and it gives you the kit. So in today's video I'll be going through the generator, but first let's quickly go through a few examples. So you can completely customize, the name, you can customize the cost from the scoreboard, and you can customize what items it gives you in your hotbar, your inventory, and all these things. So let's begin. So the first demo one I've got is called Tank. I'll right click it. It gives me some diamond gear and a stone sword. The assassin is the opposite. We've got this one, which actually costs 5. So if I right click, as you can see, it's not actually going to do anything because I don't have enough. So if I do scoreboard, players, set S's money score to 5. The money, you don't actually have a money scoreboard by default. You can set it to any scoreboard and it'll take away the player's score from that score you set. So as you can see, I now have 5. So if I right click, it's going to give me the kit but also take away 5 from my scoreboard. And now I've got the kit. If I try to do it now, it's not going to work. Also, you can't spam these, so as you can see, it has a bit of a delay between each one. These are also multiplayer friendly, so say I was standing right by the sign and my friend clicked the sign, he'd be the one getting the kit, so you know it works in that sense. What else do we have? We have a Fishman kit. So as you can see, if I have less money than it costs, right now I have 20 and it requires 25. If I right click, it's not going to do anything. As you can see, it worked. So we've got this stuff. For this one, well, this one's an expensive one. This is 300 or 500, sorry. So if I right click this, it's going to take away the 200, give me my astronaut kit. All these kits I made myself. Here we've got Archer for 50. It gives you a lot of arrows and things. And by the way, I've been clearing my inventory every time, but you don't actually need to. So say I take this and then I equip this sign. It's going to clear all my previous gear, so it all works fine. And then finally we've got another free one, which is just a unicorn. So yeah, let's go into the generator and I'll show you how I did this. So as you can see on the generator, I'll just read what it says originally. So it says, welcome to the kit maker generator. This generator lets you create your own kit, choosing what items the kit will give, and the generator will give you a command. This command, when running game, gives you a sign that gives you the items when right clicked. So I made this generator, however some of the CSS, which is basically the designing on the website if you didn't know, actually came from a different website, which is this one here. So complete shout outs to this website. I'll put this website in the description as well, but I did take a lot of inspiration from this one, just so you know, if it eventually loads. Here we go. So as you can see, I did take a lot of inspiration from this. They did it differently, but it's roughly the same concept with this. So yeah, that's where I got that from. So big thank you to them. Anyway, so step 1 when you're actually making your own sign is you to go, what is the name of the kit? So what should we create? We'll create it called the miner, for example. And then step 2 is to choose the hotbar items. You can leave out a hotbar slot empty or any slot empty if you like, but for example all you have to do is you click on the slot you want, and then here you can just scroll through and find the item you want. So I'll say a diamond pickaxe and I'll click that. As you can see, it's got cool hotbar tooltips as well. As you can see, I now have one here. I could also give them some blocks. For example, I'll give them diamond, redstone, and then in their inventory I'll stick some gold here and here. Why not? So if you want to change the count of an item, or say you made a mistake, so say I put glass in and I didn't mean to, you can right click and it'll say item settings and you can press this delete item and it'll go. Or if you want to change the count, you can right click and change this number to whatever you like. So I've changed this to 64. I'll change this one to 3 and you get the idea of that. Finally, you've got the armor items, and for the head slot it goes in order, so head, chest, legs, boots. So the first one, you can have whatever you want. You could choose a block if you want on your head, but these built to this list. And by the way, you do also have a search thing here, so I can search let's say gold armor, and as you can see I can now choose it all from here. So there you go. Step 5 is the price. So it says if you'd like their score, scoreboard name and the amount below. If you don't want this, then you can leave the 2 fields empty. So if I do this right now, and it gives you a command, it says it's 3,000 characters long. I'll just copy this with Control-C, go back into game, and then do /give @p command underscore block. You place this down, you do this, and as you can see I've got this sign now. So now all I have to do is place the sign wherever I like. I'll put it here, and as you can see, because I didn't specify a scoreboard, it says cost free. So if I right click this, there we go. Now I've got everything I specified before, as you can see. However, if I want to have it actually cost something, all I have to do is create a scoreboard by doing /scoreboard objectives, add, and I can call this one price, for example, and a dummy. And if you want it to have a coloured name on the scoreboard or anything like this, like I did here, you just have to do this. So text, price, comma, colour, and then a colour. So now if I go scoreboard objectives, set display, sidebar, price, it's going to show everyone's price in the scoreboard. So all I have to do is scoreboard players, set my score of price to say 5. As you can see, my score shows. So if we go back into here, all we have to do is scoreboard name, so we called it price, and the price, this is how much is taken away from them. I'll make this 5. Let's copy this, go back into game, go needs redstone to always active, done, and now I've got a sign. So if I replace this old one and put the new one, it's now going to cost me 5 to use it, as you can see. So how this actually works, it's basically you can only actually fit 4 commands into a sign, and as you can see I'm obviously using a lot more than 4 commands to get all these into the inventory. So it actually does is it runs commands above the stand, as you can see there. So it goes quickly and it goes straight away, so no blocks are in the way. But that means if you are using it on a server, you might want to hide that, so all you have to do is build a roof, so it's not too much of an issue. So I just get one of these, say the fisherman kit sign. I could just build it, say I could build it like under this tree, for example. As you can see, even if they do lock up, they will no longer be able to see that. Or you can just build a roof, for example, in your base where you select the kits. So I don't think it's too much of an issue. I mean, it would be better if it wasn't there, but you know, you can't do much about it. Also, it doesn't matter if blocks are in the way, so you don't want to build on top of where the one command runs, but it'll just clear the area, so it doesn't matter if you accidentally do. So what I'll show you what I mean. So say I place tons of blocks here, it'll clear the area it needs to run the one command. So if I run this now, as you can see, it cleared this area here. So it cleared where I'm putting the gold blocks, it cleared all this. So you want to be careful with that. You don't want to have your build destroyed. It uses 8 blocks, so you just need to be careful. 10 blocks above the sign, there's a 4x2 area where you can't build. But apart from that, you're all fine. It doesn't affect anything else. So that's basically it for this creation. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to use it, the link will be in the description. I might add more features to it if people really want to. Let me know in the description if you're going to use this or you enjoy it. It was just a bit of a proof of concept, see how it goes. But yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye.